presented by Pat's News Center. Your home for everything Patriots. Let's talk about two young wide receivers who've got something to prove in Foxborough. Pat's Nation, it's no secret that outside of rookie quarterback Drake May, the rest of the 2024 draft class was pretty quiet last season. Sure, there were glimpses of promise, but consistency was hard to come by, especially in the wide receiver room. Second-round pick Jalen Polk and fourth-rounder Javon Baker both entered the league with big expectations, but left 2024 with more questions than highlights. Let's start with Polk. Drafted 37th overall, the Patriots handed him a significant role right out of the gate. He flashed during training camp, showing why New England took a chance on him early, but when it came to live action on Sundays, the production just wasn't there. Polk ended the year with 12 catches, 87 yards, and 2 scores. Not terrible, but far from the impact player Pats fans were hoping for. Then there's Javon Baker, a receiver who turned heads at his first press conference with bold statements about inspiring fans in wheelchairs. Unfortunately, the rookie season didn't match the talk. Baker notched just 1 reception for 12 yards. That's it. He struggled to crack the rotation and never found his rhythm in a struggling offense. Now, with Mike Vrabel at the helm and a fresh coaching staff in place, both receivers are facing a crucial offseason. The Patriots didn't sit back. They went out and added proven vets like Stephon Diggs and Mac Hollins, then spent a third-round pick on versatile Washington State standout Kyle Williams. The message is clear. The competition is on, and nobody's job is guaranteed. But here's the twist. According to Drake May, there's real progress being made. The young QB has been vocal about the improvement he's seen from both Polk and Baker during off-season work. He says they're ahead of where they were at this point last year, more locked in, more prepared, and dialed into the offense. That's what you want to hear. Still, May knows the talk means nothing without results. As he put it, that's just half of it. Making plays is the next part. And that's where this story heads next, training camp. That's when we'll really find out if these two can rise from forgotten rookies to trusted targets in year 2. Go Pats! Now, let's take a measured look at the 2025 season outlook. In Pats Nation, before anyone jumps the gun, here's your reminder to stay excited, but realistic. There's a lot to like about what the Patriots did this offseason. Smart free agent moves, a promising draft, and overall, a team that looks significantly better than it did just a year ago. But let's not forget, this is a team with only 8 wins combined over the past 2 seasons. Improvement? Absolutely. Playoff lock? Not quite. Let's start with the trenches, because if this offense is going to get off the ground, it has to start with the offensive line. 4 new starters. 3 of them have never played a snap for New England. While that might sound scary, let's be honest, this line couldn't get much worse than it was in 2024. Still, it's a roll of the dice. Morgan Moses is the veteran presence at right tackle, coming over from the Jets. Solid last year, but another year older. Left tackle? That's rookie Will Campbell's spot. And while he's a talent, there are legitimate concerns about whether his size can hold up against NFL edge rushers. Then you get to center, which could go to either Garrett Bradbury, a vet who struggled last year and was cut, or third-round rookie Jared Wilson, who only started 1 year in college. That's not exactly a sure thing at one of the most cerebral positions on the field. Left guard might be the most unpredictable spot of all. It's a battle between Cole Strange, Layden Robinson, Wes Schweitzer, and maybe even Wilson sliding inside. None of those names scream anchor, and unless someone surprises, that position could be a turnstile all season. Bottom line, Drake May's development might be real, but if the offensive line can't hold up, it's going to be hard for this unit to reach its full potential. Now, onto the receivers. There's upside, no doubt, but there's also a lot of uncertainty. Stephon Diggs is a big name, but he's 31 and coming off a torn ACL. Mac Hollins is a grinder, but never more than a depth piece. Then there's Kyle Williams, a rookie. Demario Douglas and Keyshawn Bout are heading into year 3, both drafted late and still trying to break out. And of course, we just covered Jalen Polk and Javon Baker, who had forgettable rookie campaigns. Add to that a wide receivers coach, Todd Downing, who has never actually coached wide receivers, and you can understand why some fans might feel cautious. Is there a world where this all clicks? Sure, But there's also a world where we're looking at another bottom-tier unit. It's a massive question mark, and until we see it in action, that's exactly what it will be. Defensively, though, that's a different story. This group looks like the real deal. Expect them to finish top 15 with a real shot at cracking the top 10. Vrabel's influence is already being felt, and the personnel on that side of the ball is legit. But, and this is a big but, even a top-tier defense can only carry a team so far without help from the offense. Now, Pats fans, you asked for a legit number one wideout, and the front office delivered. Diggs is officially a Patriot, signing a 3-year deal worth up to $69 million. That's a serious move for a team trying to take the next step, especially with a young quarterback like Drake May looking to take flight in year 2. Now, let's be real. Diggs is coming off a tough break. Last season in Houston, he was productive when he played, but only suited up for 8 games before a season-ending ACL tear cut things short. That's not nothing, especially for a guy entering his 11th year in the league and turning 32. Naturally, that raises some questions. Will he be ready for Week 1? Can he still be that explosive, dominant route runner he's always been? Can he hold up for a full season? So far, the signs are pointing in the right direction, and don't just take our word for it. Veteran tight end Austin Hooper, who's seen a few top-tier athletes in his time, was blown away by what he saw from Diggs at OTAs. He's a freak, Hooper said. You can see him already with the explosion, the change of direction, the top-end speed. It's like, dang, it must be nice. That's high praise, and encouraging news for Pats fans hoping Diggs still has juice left in the tank. Let's not forget who we're talking about here. Diggs' last full season came in 2023 with the Bills, where he posted 107 catches, 1,183 yards, and 8 touchdowns, earning his 4th Pro Bowl nod and 6th 1,000-yard campaign. Those are elite numbers. If he can bring even a portion of that production to New England, it changes everything for this offense. The Patriots haven't had a receiver top 1,000 yards since Julian Edelman did it back in 2019. That's a long drought for a franchise that once thrived on dominant passing games. But Diggs could be the guy to break that trend, and more importantly, give May the go-to target he needs to grow. There's risk, no doubt, but there's also huge reward. A healthy Stephon Diggs could be the spark this offense has been missing for years. And if he's even close to 100%, Foxborough might finally have a new WR1 to rally around. Keep it locked right here on Pat's News Center for more coverage as we get closer camp. This season's building up to something, and Diggs might just be the X factor to take it over the top. Go Pats!